Good evening, friends. I am again with you to discuss with you certain new definitions which have been found place in a new Bharat Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, and these definitions were not earlier defined in CRPC or any law. The newly enacted Sanhita, let me clarify it to you that it has got the assent of the Honorable President of India on 25th December 2023, and certain definitions have been given in it, which are quite necessary to know. The first one is audio video electronic means. What do you mean by audio video electronic means? It was nowhere defined in earlier CRPC. We all know about bail. We have argued bail before the sessions court, before the court of magistrate, and also in other courts. But the term bail was not defined earlier in CRPC or anywhere in any law which is prevalent in India. It is for the first time that the term bail has been defined. Likewise, bail bond was also not defined earlier in CRPC. Bond was not defined, and electronic communication, they were not defined in the CRPC, and they are defined in this new Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. For the precision and for sake of brevity, permit me to say BNSS. So, what do we mean by audio video electronic means as per BNSS? It says that the audio video electronic means it shall include any communication device for the purpose of video conferencing. We experienced video conferencing in Corona period, where we from our houses, from our offices, used to connect with the court concern and make submissions there. In many matters, especially in bail, it was a different situation, different circumstances, but it was only the video conferencing through which we got relief from the concerned courts. So, what is audio video electronic means? It means that the definition starts in section 2 subclause 1 subclause A, which reads audio video electronic means shall include use of any communication device. When we say communication device, it is the mobile phone which comes certainly in our minds. So the mobile phone used by most of the people, it also comes within the purview of audio video electronic means. Recording of processes of identification, this is the other one. Third, search and seizure of evidence, transmission of electronic communication, and for such other purposes and by such other means as the state government may, maybe may by rules provide. So these are the audio video electronic means which has been firstly defined in BNSS. Now the definition of bail. Bail was not defined anywhere in any code including CRPC. For the first time, the bail has been defined. Section 2 subclause 1 subclause B. It defines bail to mean release of a person accused or suspected of a commission of an offense from the custody of law, upon certain condition imposed by the concerned officer or the court on execution of such person of a bond or bail bond. This was never defined. So it is for the first time that in Suraksha Sanhita this bail has been defined. Now bail bond, it was also not earlier defined in the CRPC. Section 21D of BNSS defines bail bond to mean an undertaking for release with surety of a person. bail bond to mean an undertaking for release with surety. Bond was also not defined. It has been defined in this new Sanghita under section 2(1)(e). Bond to mean a personal bond or an undertaking for release without surety. So if you are executing bond, it shall be without any surety. Now the electronic communication. It has also been defined firstly in this Sanghita. It was never defined in Cr.P.C. What it says, electronic communication means the communication of any written, verbal, pictorial information or the video content transmitted or transferred. First. Secondly, it says whether from any person to another or from one device to another or from a person to a device or from a device to a person. And third, it states by means of an electronic device including a telephone, mobile phone or other wireless communication device or a computer or an audio video player or cameras or any other electronic device of electronic form as may be specified by the notification by the central government. So, five things: electronic communication, bond, bail, and audio video electronic means. These five terms, have got definition in this new BNSS, which was not present in CR.P.C. Thanks.